So yeah, the Indiana Fever made their signing. They made their signing. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit late to this. I've been out all day and I had to literally shower right after this. But they have made their signing to a 7-day hardship. They've signed their wing. Ironically, they're going to need another freaking point guard after the next time they play the Lynx. The team's cursed. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that then. But yeah, obviously, I want to apologize for missing the game last night. For the first time in 2 years, I like to take naps before games, just so that like when I have to be up early the next day, I'm not working off 2 hours sleep the following day. But problem is that what was meant to be my 2 hour nap turned into a 6 hour sleep, and I woke up an hour after the game was done. So yeah, but Ariel Powers is who the Fever have signed, and look, the Fever are just signing big. Like I was about to say, they're signing big names, but like who the hell is Kyra Lambert? Ariel Powers is the biggest name that's available. She is the biggest name that's available. She's somebody that has had good years in her career. Like in 2022, she averaged 14.5 points per game. In the Wubble, she averaged 16.3 in the game she played. She averaged 13.4 for the Lynx. And then she averaged 5 points a game for the Lynx in 2023. Averaged 8 points a game for the Atlanta Dream, but nobody wants her. What is the issue with Ariel Powers in general? It seems to be an attitude issue. It seems to be a willingness to win. It's never been a talent issue with Ariel Powers. She's a serious player, like 31. Don't think that's too old. Serious talent. And look, if it turns out that this is where her career gets rehabbed, great. And my opinions on Ariel Powers, and if you guys agree, subscribe. We are trying to hit 56.7. We're trying to gain a subscriber today. We've lost 2. We're trying to gain a subscriber today. That's all we're trying to do. If you agree that you think is a good signing, let me know or leave a like. But for me, the Ariel Power signing is a better signing than Chloe Bibby because she's actually a wing. She's actually a position of need, whereas Chloe Bibby was not a position of need. With Chloe Bibby being injured as well, I don't know what the hell's going on. Odyssey Sims is injured. This whole team is injured. But when it comes to Ariel Powers, I need to see 2 to 3 games before I make an opinion, because you're getting one of two things with Ariel Powers. You're either getting a player that's going to coast, a player that's on the last legs of her career, maybe looking to just get another paycheck, or you're looking at a player who has been a borderline all-star. She made an all-star team. As I need to check this. I don't know if Ariel Powers made an all-star team or not. She might have. She could well have made an all-star team. But either way, like an all-star talent. Maybe not an all-star player, but an all-star talent, 100%. And you can maybe say, you know what, like she wants to get back to that. And no, she made an all-rookie team. She won a championship, but she made an all-rookie team. And what was she averaging on that championship team? She averaged 11 points per game in a championship team. Like, that's impressive. That is impressive. And that's the thing with Ariel Powers. You're like, it's going to go one of two ways. Either she's hungry and she wants to get back to where she was and playing with the Indiana Fever under that microscope, even without Caitlin Clark playing, as we've seen with Ari McDonald. Like, I made this point. Like, I hopped into Rosalina's live after the game because I was awake after the game and they were about to finish. So I hopped into the live chat about it. And it's like, I mean this when I say this. In terms of current WNBA fans, Ari McDonald, or in terms of the media, Ari McDonald's name has been spoken in the media more than Tamika Catchings. And like, if Ariel Powers comes in and gives us 10 points a game, which she could do, she has that ability. If she comes in and gives us 10 points a game, steadies the ship and gets Fever in that 6-7 spot in the playoffs. If they go into that 6-7 slot then, and with Ariel Powers playing, and she's going to put herself in a shop window for next year, and she's going to make a shitload of money. So that's the big thing. It just depends on how hungry Ariel Powers is to get back playing. And backup enforcer, how about a power forward to go with her? Well, we can only sign one hardship player, and it's got to be a wing. It's got to be a wing. Like, Shea Petty's going to play 40 minutes the next game. Destroying the locker room from within and imploding just in time for the playoffs. Like, that is the biggest thing where it's like, If Cheryl Reeve hates her, I just don't know. Like, I trust Cheryl Reeve. The 17th player to wear a Fever uniform. Jesus Christ. She finally got on this team. In fairness, she's been trying to get on this Indiana Fever team for a year. But I have to say, like, when it comes there, like, I have no idea how this is going to go. I have no idea if Ariel Powers ends up being a washed former starter who's just trying to cling on to being relative in the league by joining Indiana Fever, or whether or not Ariel Powers is a hungry former star who's been tossed aside, ready to come back in the league and show why she needs to be one of the players, at worst case scenario, a player on an expansion team next year. Because Cheryl Reeve has essentially branded her as, in terms of basketball, damaged goods. She's got a chance to come in with a good attitude, and she's got the ability. Like, Ariel Powers has more ability than anyone. I thought they were going to sign Bree Hall, but Ariel Powers is way better than Bree Hall when she's at her best. As a pure basketball player, she is the most talented free agent remaining that is in America, not named Kennedy Carter, who's in Saudi earning the big bucks. So, look, I don't hate this. I don't hate this signing. I like this signing a lot more than I like the Kyle Lambert signing. The Shea Petty signing. Shea Petty hit open shots. I didn't love the Shea Petty signing because I would have rather seen, if Ariel Powers today and Shea Petty was, if Ariel Powers during the week and Shea Petty was today, I'd prefer it much more. Because they need a wing more than they need a point guard. But look, the goal is simple. 7th or 6th seed. One of the Valks or the Sparks is going to fade. If we beat the Sparks and the Valks, we can lose every other game we make the playoffs. Like, that is the reality. If we beat the Sparks and the Valkyries, we don't need to win another game to make the playoffs. 21 wins, if you win both of those games, gets you in the playoffs. Straight up. The Valks and the Sparks both have runs from hell. Like, as bad as ours are, they have an even more run from hell. So, yeah, look, this Indiana Fever team won't stop fighting. And, look, Jan Jensen was at the game yesterday. Caitlin Clark is coming back. I think there's a near certainty, but the only way Caitlin Clark is not coming back is if they somehow lose their next 6 games in a row and the Sparks and the Valks start picking up some wins, because neither of those teams are picking up wins at the minute. So yeah, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys agree? Do you guys disagree? And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.